Is it working? Okay, I'm now live. Should be working. Yep, I think it is working. Okay. Yeah, it does seem like it is working. There's not a lot of people here. Hello, Heavenly Light. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I'm going to be live streaming my reactions regarding Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because, you know, it has been a while since we got any news regarding this game. And to be perfectly honest, I thought that it was just not going to happen at all. But it is going to be happening, and I'm expecting it to be a really good game. But as far as this direct, I'm hoping that they can kind of give us some information about the characters and the story, and, you know, more so the gameplay. You know, the juicy stuff. So, hello, Adam. You got a lean on your free summon? Wow. That's pretty good, actually. I did not summon for her. Although having a colorless dancer would be nice, but still. So anyways, so while we are waiting, I wanted to kind of discuss my hopes for Three Houses. So I have about like 7 to 8 hopes. So I'll go over them one by one. Like that. Is it starting? No, it's still 11:30. It's 11:31 actually, so still need to wait. Okay, so anyways, number 0, my hopes is that the Three Houses characters will be added into Heroes maybe a month before release, because, you know, they did that with Shadows of Valentia, and I think that was a really good way of kind of how should I say it, teasing out that new content, that new game, so we can kind of learn the characters a little bit more. It was definitely a good idea, even though that game sold like horseshit when it was released. But still, it was a nice idea. It was kind of like with Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble, or Yokai Watch Puni Puni, how they would bring in new yokai probably like a few months before release of the actual game, to kind of just tease out these new characters, and I think that was a really good way. I definitely think that it's a good way of teasing out new content, so that way us players can learn more about these characters for the new game, so we can get an understanding of them. And, you know, who knows, like if their personality somehow changes, like in the actual game, you know, maybe we'll get an idea of like what they were before. So yeah, that's my hope. I'm hoping the Three Houses characters could get added probably a month before release. So maybe that would be something like, I assume it would probably be like maybe after the Binding Blade banner, because like what else are we gonna have after Binding Blade? So yeah, that's my hope for number 0. Now for number 1, the obvious one is the avatar. I think that's one of the most important selling factors, or I guess like one of the reasons why Awakening and Fate sold well is because of the avatar character. And I really like having the avatar character because, like, you know, it's interesting and unique. I feel that it makes the story really good. How should I say this? It's really fun because you can, like, do whatever you want with it. You can either make it its own character, or you can just, like, insert yourself into the story, and I think that's, like, a really good idea. I know some people don't like it, but personally for me, I like it because, it has, like, a lot of creativity and freedom, in my opinion. So the next... Oh, yeah, and I'm also hoping that our avatar character, I believe his name is Byleth? He's gonna be the avatar character, probably. I'm hoping. So yeah, I'm hoping Byleth gets added into Heroes, as well as Chris, because my dream for Heroes is to make like a full-on Avatar, a male and female Avatar team. And that's why I wanted Chris in the game. So yeah, I was kind of hoping Byleth could be, you know, a colorless unit, an archer dagger unit, staff unit, but I don't think that's going to be the case, but who knows, it might change. So that's really my hope, because like if Chris were to be added in the game, like for male Chris, I would hope he'd be an axe unit, because his canonical class is a mercenary, and obviously they promote into heroes, and they get axes. Because I don't want him to be a sword unit. Like, there are so many sword units in the game that, like, not just sword units, there's so many red units in the game that it's not funny at this point. It's not even funny. It's a major issue that needs to be fixed for future titles. And honestly, I think that Intelligent Systems, like, probably like back then when they were developing these old Fire Emblem games, like even when Kaga was around, they were probably thinking to themselves that they were like, oh yeah, we're the Legend of Zelda and we're really rad, we have swords, swords are awesome. And you know, when they invented the weapon triangle, they realized that it was a mistake, and they still kept going. So yeah, and I mean like, the Fire Mages, I don't know, maybe they're pyromaniacs? And for like all the Dark Mages, they probably have like a secret occult club that no one knows, like not even Nintendo is aware about. So yeah, that's probably why. So yeah, I hope Mel Chris is an axe unit. And plus, like, they made Raven an axe unit, even though he starts off as a sword unit. I mean, most of the units, sometimes are, like, they start off promoted, like Eliwood is, like, Sword Cavalier. Raven is an axe unit, even though he starts off as a sword unit. And even, like, Laura Shell, she's supposed to start off as, like, a troubadour, but she's a tome unit. But I think it probably makes sense, because, I mean, let's be real, she wouldn't be that heroic if she was just wielding a staff, now would she? But, I mean, you could still make her a Valkyrie unit, like I do. I just need Breath of Life 3. So, yeah, anyways, overall... Oh, and for female Chris, she can be a sword unit, because she is, her canonical class is a samurai, so it makes sense. And yeah, I just want, like, my male and female Avatar team to be completely balanced. So that's my hope. So yeah, that's the thing with the Avatars. And I mean, like, why wouldn't they have the Avatars? Because, like, that... Yeah, again, like, it takes away the fun, freedom, and creativity, and it feels a bit boring. And that's probably the reason why Shadows of Valentia is kind of forgettable. Along with a few other things, but still. So yeah, that's my number one hope. Number two is the reclassing, aka secondary seals. So, you know, obviously reclassing characters, that's a very important factor, I feel, because, you know, again, that adds a lot of replay value, kind of like with the Avatar, because, you know, it'll be boring to just have, like, one class. So, you know, maybe like, oh, what if I want to turn this unit into this type of class? You know, maybe they'll look good in it. So, that's kind of my hope. The third one is the pair-up, support, conversations, marriage, and children. I think this is sort of a controversial hope, because a lot of people don't like pair-ups, but for me personally, I like having pair-ups, because it makes grinding for supports way easier, and, you know, like, there's less units to keep track of. So, you know, it won't be hard, because if you just have, like, all units that are not paired up, it can be a bit tedious and irritating, so that's why. And, you know, like, grinding for supports, like, I remember that in Awakening and Fates, grinding for, like, one support conversation would usually take, like, 1 to 2, grinding battles. And in, Shadows of Valentia, like, they did it as the GBA style, right? Because that's what they said. I don't know. But the way that they did it was probably, like, it may be good on paper, but in practice, it's not that convenient, because, like, imagine, like, you're trying to grind up a support, and then you have, like, one unit that's low-leveled and another unit that's high-leveled, and I feel like you're not gonna have that bond. It's just super tedious and irritating, and in Warriors, it's not that good. Even though they have pair-ups, it still feels really long. And like Heroes, like, let me tell you, when I have to grind for marriage supports in Heroes, I feel like it takes even longer. Like, it probably takes like maybe like 5 or 6 stamina potions to get like a full support. So I'm hoping that they fix that, because, you know, if I want to grind for supports, you know, I don't want it to take too long. So that's my hope. And, you know, obviously we have to have support conversations, because remember what happened in Shadow Dragon? When they did not put in support conversations, that game did not sell well. So, yeah, that's an important factor to keep up. And for marriage and children, I really want that to happen, because, again, that's an important factor which originated in Genealogy of the Holy War, and of course is popularized in Awakening and Fates. And, you know, I know some people don't like it, but I mean, you need to think about, like, I feel like that it was the most unique mechanic, and, you know, you need to remember that this is a war simulation game, so, you know, I'm sure some, like, you know, marriage and children had happened in medieval times. Warring medieval times. And, you know, like, my friends like Trisha, Elizabeth, like, they enjoy the marriage and children because, you know, Trisha loves her Crom with that massive dragon-slaying dick. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna put pair-ups, but I would hope they would. Because if they don't, that's probably gonna drive away some casual fans, and that's not gonna be nice, because we don't want this game to sell like shit, do we? Not like Shadows of Valentia. So yeah, I hope marriage and children can be added into the game. Number 4 is fully voiced dialogue. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I think they did say that this was going to be an established staple. And I'm hoping it's going to be the case, because I know that voice acting is very expensive, but, like, having fully voiced dialogue, like, I feel like it gives the voice actors more credit, because, like, if me and Trisha are gonna play Awakening and Fates, then obviously we would have to voice the dialogue. And, like, it's fun voicing the characters, but, like, I feel like that the voice actors, you know, the people who voice the characters, they deserve more credit than we do, so I'm really hoping for fully voiced dialogue. And number 5, amiibo functionality. Pretty obvious, because why would they not? And I'm hoping that it's done like in Fates, because with Shadows of Valentia, that was pretty shitty. You couldn't control them, you couldn't... Like, it didn't feel like you were using those characters. Where in, like, Fates, like, even though you couldn't, like, fully customize them, it was still nice to have in a way. So, yeah, I certainly hope so. I don't even mind if they don't have supports, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would really care. Number 6 is the online multiplayer. Obviously, that's what I'm hoping for, because, like, what I've wanted to do is make, like, a monthly series where I play online with other people and, you know, maybe subscribers and friends. Smash Ultimate was supposed to be that, but apparently it required this Nintendo Switch membership, which I don't want to pay for. Because, you know, it's bad enough that I spend money on Heroes, I don't want to spend money on some shitty subscription service. So, yeah, I was really sad that I couldn't do a Smash Ultimate monthly series. I was really hoping I would do it with Trisha, Miyosuke, and everyone else, but it's not going to be the case. But I'm really hoping for Three Houses, and I don't think they'll put in that Switch membership, because this is a second-party game. But on the off chance they decide to do that, that would make me very sad. But yeah, I feel that, having multiplayer, like having online battles in a Fire Emblem game, does make it a lot of fun. Of course, there are going to be a lot of hackers, but I'm sure they could fix that. Maybe. And that's another reason why, like, Shadows of Valentia wasn't that good, even though it was a remake. But, still, would have been nice to have. So yeah, I'm really hoping for some online multiplayer. And finally, for the release date, it's probably going to be, like, somewhere in maybe, like, April or May, or probably June, but June is, the summer, so probably not. I'm hoping it's not going to be released summer on KawaiiCon 2019, because I am going to be going to KawaiiCon, and it's going to be happening, like, April 5th to 7th, which is, April 7th is going to be my birthday. And when that game releases, I want to play it immediately. Not just, like, wait. Sorry, I need a drink of water. But yeah, I want this game. I'm hoping it's not going to be released on KawaiiCon, because that would be a bit inconvenient for me. Because, like, I would have to, like, probably go out, buy the game. I mean, it'll probably be, like, maybe, like, available in, like, Target or Walmart. I would hope. But on the off chance, they probably not. But yeah, anyways, the point is, when the game releases, I want to play it immediately. And, like, just play it all the way through. And I also want to have Trisha and the others along for the ride, because, it's a new Fire Emblem game, and we love Fire Emblem. So, yeah, that's my hope. Hopefully it's not released somewhere on KawaiiCon, because that would be very, inconvenient for me. Even though it would still be good. So, yeah, those are my 7 hopes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go drink some water because I am super thirsty. I need to get a water bottle. I'm back. Aloha, Stephen Lee. So what are your guys' thoughts for Three Houses? Or, what are your hopes for Three Houses? There's actually a lot of people streaming this. I'm probably gonna make like a mashup of it. Like obviously Adala is watching it, Sage Master 15, Mangs and Mecha, and Lucky Creds. So yeah. Wait, the D-pad's reacting to this? Rick reacts to the Fire Emblem Three Houses Nintendo Direct. Huh, that's actually that's interesting, because I remember I tweeted out to the D-pad on their Twitter. I tweeted them saying, like, I dare you to play every Fire Emblem game. And, I'm actually very surprised. I actually did not think the D-pad would actually be interested in Fire Emblem at all. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, because the thing with Fire Emblem, like, it's not... I think people should be aware of this, like, Fire Emblem is not, like, it's not as popular as Mario or Zelda, because it's not something that everyone can just pick up and play. And I guess that's probably a good thing, because, like, at least it doesn't get criticized by the mainstream media, like Pokemon. So I guess it's probably for the best that Fire Emblem is not hugely popular to the point where it's getting criticized by the mainstream media. But still, like, it deserves a lot of love. But, like, it's not something that, like, little children can just pick up and play. It's pretty complex and a bit mature. And I guess that's why I like this game, because, you know, before that I was just stuck playing Mario and Kirby and Zelda. And, you know, I've grown up, and now I'm playing Fire Emblem. They better not give me Fire Emblem Three Houses tied to Fire Emblem Heroes kind of content. What are you talking about? Like, you know IS is probably gonna add some of the characters into Fire Emblem Heroes. And it's probably gonna be early, because, like, how else are we supposed to know about these characters? Like, I see Fire Emblem Heroes as a way to, like, tease out some new content. Other than just as a way of introducing new people to FE, or I guess to keep us distracted while they make a new Fire Emblem game. Even though FEH is not gonna keep us distracted for too long. Because I can tell you that sometimes FEH really pushes my buttons for no reason. So yeah, I'm wondering how these guys are doing. I was actually considering, like, adding both of, like, all, I was actually thinking about, like, streaming Abdallah. But, no, I just didn't want to. I felt like I should do it myself. And then, you know, post-production, I'm just gonna, like, just add my reactions into it. It'll just be a mashup, you know, like with all the Life Flight mashups I did. So, okay, 5 more minutes. Hopefully. Edelgard and others in Fire Emblem Heroes? Yes. Yeah, see, now you're getting it. That's called marketing. It's called good marketing. FEH Edelord style? What? What does that mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand. So anyway, since we got 5 minutes to kill, I was gonna play Fire Emblem Heroes on screen, but I set up this layout and I'm really happy with it because I have Micaiah. Oh yeah, I also want to apologize that I'm canceling the Valentine summoning. I wanted to summon on the banner, but I did not get Festive Micaiah. I was super salty about that. So, yeah, I did not summon on that banner. And the Binding Blade banner is probably gonna be... Oh, I have to restart my iPad. It's probably an update. Well, that sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna have to delay the Binding Blade summoning, even though Lou's probably gonna be in it, which I will get, by the way. But yeah, it's because Festive Micaiah is probably gonna be on the legendary banner, seeing as how we got Festive Valencia and Festive Rioma. They're definitely gonna be on that banner, so I'm gonna try and get her. But honestly, personally for me, I hope they win Find and Vote, the Find and Vote banner, because I would rather get Festive Micaiah on a normal banner and not a legendary banner. Because I mean, if you've seen my legendary summonings, they don't always go the way I want it to. So, and I'm really worried that it's gonna happen to me. And I really want Festive Micaiah because she's such a good unit. And you know, we're gonna be getting a Brave Micaiah. And I want to make a Micaiah team with my plus 10 soul, my plus 10 baby boy. I'm gonna cosplay. Me and Trisha are gonna cosplay So the Micaiah while we do that arena episode. It'll be so cute. Oh my god, it'll be so cute. So that's why I want Festive Micaiah. I want her. So if she does not win Find and Vote, I'm probably gonna just shit on whoever won in the red division. I also kind of hope that Legendary Zero wins in the blue division, because if I get her, then that means I could make an amazing water-blessed arena show based on Fates. Oh my god. With my, like, if I get Corin and Felicia up to plus 10, oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome! I would have, like, the biggest and dumbest smile on my face. It's like, oh my god, I love Fate so much! Oh yeah, by the way, if you have not seen my Instagram, I actually had to restructure Corin support. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to, but I think it's probably for the best. Like, the main reason was because I wanted normal male Corin and Felicia married, because I do intend to make both of them plus 10, and that refinement will definitely work well with Felicia. So I know it makes sense. Also, I did get normal Corinne married to Jacob, so yeah, it was probably for the best. Okay, 1 minute. Come on, give us the direct! Give us 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 direct! Oh my god, it'd be really fucked up if, like, it was supposed to start at, like, 2 p.m. and I would have to waste, like, what? How much minutes? How many hours? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Okay, come on. But you forgot about the chosen hero. You mean Owain or Odin? Or Ophelia? Or Kana? I don't know. Okay, it's starting. Come on! Oh! Super Mario Maker! Oh! Oh! Come on! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! What the? Oh my god, yes! Oh, I'm so getting that.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Soizu, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
For the first time in 10 years,
Oh yes.
the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems, or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer. Welcome back, Box Boy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun
Come on!
doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too. This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Steel yourself for old-school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in bloodstained ritual of the night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malrod and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist the villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. Gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, fly, play in first person, explore underwater, and warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on a Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows, for no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers.
Sorry to interrupt, but imagine that they don't give us any news about Three Houses.
Together they'll explore the towns and terrain.
You can imagine that I'm going to be shitting on every game that was announced. Except the good ones.
Free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
Here's our 60th song.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're taking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of Seek and Destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as Starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April. A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters. Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond, to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of crap. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, we'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th. We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Woo!
Please have a look.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Gerald. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sophis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Lions. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the Academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses, your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Oh, that's good. Whoa.
So, how does it look?
Awesome!
We announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary.
It's okay.
And so the new release date is July 26th.
I'm fine with that.
We'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
It's okay. It's
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh my god.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player
guess I'll just
standing
wait.
wins. 99 players. But only one reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99. The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events. Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer.
Oh my god!
Hold survivors to your next victims. Terrifying.
Holy crap, I cannot believe what I just saw. It's like nothing I have ever seen.
Characters.
Whoa.
Next to earn. You'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt.
Oh my god.
Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day. Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X Machina.
皆さん、こんにちは。
Hello everyone, I'm Kibichi Tsuda, producer of Damon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, we'll be releasing a demo called Damon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system, from street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over, with all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of two adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation. Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here! You didn't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
We hope you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now go die on me.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out. So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it's been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, that's it, right? Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's go back. I want to take a look at that trailer.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by powers, now exist.
So yes, we have avatars, but I don't think it looks like that they are customizable, but I guess I'm fine with that. So yes, we have male and a female avatar. So I believe the name was Byleth, if I recall, which is the name of a demon king. So I guess the female version would be Bethany.
You are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Gerald. After an unexpected incident reveals an
These cutscenes somehow look even more Persona 5 than it already needs to be.
power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mock.
God, it's so gorgeous.
Receive an offer to teach at the Officers Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sophis, who appears within your mind.
I can't get over how this is sort of like Persona 5.
Garrick Mock Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Saros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Saros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan.
Oh my god.
The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses.
It's just Harry Potter.
The Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Saros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes
Okay, let's go back.
Rebellions. These may be class...
Okay, so that's attack, arts, gambit, item, trade. Okay, what does gambit mean, and what is arts? I'm assuming that that's probably the skills. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Assignments.
Okay, let's see. So, have Berndetta. She is a noble. And she is using archery. Okay.
Stakes in each battle.
So I'm guessing that these are the arts, and we have the skills, looks like. Okay.
Are very real.
Okay. I'm hoping we have that face weapon triangle, but I don't think it looks like it.
Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses.
Okay.
Claim victory.
Wow, this is a really nice level up screen. Okay, until next master level. Until a unit is mastered. Wow. So battalion levels up, Empire Infantry. Wow.
At the officers'
Okay, we have Ferdinand, Training Lance. Wow. Oh my god. So this is like the arena?
Your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons.
Oh, so here is our stuff. Tutoring, auto-tutor, group tasks, set goals, start class. Wow. Oh, this truly is a... It's truly like being a teacher. Ooh, what is this? Okay, what is this flag? What is this? Hands? What? What? Okay, now this is looking like Smash Ultimate. Okay.
Master the study of magic.
Wait, hold on. What is this? That sword and reason focus. What? What is this? What is
Master the
this?
study of magic. And acquire special skills such as force.
What's this? Oh my god. Isn't it faith focus? Custom focus? Fighting? Wait, we're actually having fists? What? What is this? Reason, faith, authority, heavy armor, riding, flying. What is all this? Oh my god. So, does this mean that we can customize the students? Huh. So it's like the villagers in Shadows of Valencia. Or it's kind of like in Sacred Stones.
You have been entrusted with their future, and it...
Iron gauntlets. Okay. Wow. Church soldiers.
It's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities.
Okay, what do we have? We have mercenary, thief, knight, cavalier, archer, mage, priestess. Wow. Fights with an axe act. It's exceptionally hardy. Wow. Brigade. Oh my god.
Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy.
So this is gonna be the support conversations? Okay.
And by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here! Forward, now!
3 territories. 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Okay, I'm still a bit confused, but, I'll try and go with it. But what I can say is that I'm happy with the July 26th release date. I think that's way more reasonable. Because I guess, like, April and May would be way too quick And yeah, July-ish is on the summer, so that means I'll have plenty of time playing this game. Yeah, me and Trisha will have plenty of time playing this game. We're gonna have, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. So, yeah, I guess those are my thoughts on Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm really happy. Oh man, look at that. Look at this. I cannot wait! I sure hope that they are going to be added into Heroes. Oh, it's gonna be so good! So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will get started on that, reaction matchup. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I am certainly excited to play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Oh, yeah! So, yeah, bye-bye!